Litcoin and Bitcoin move coming. What's up, guys? Crypto Savvy here. We're going to take a look at the charts and kind of try to figure out what's going on and where we're headed. Stick around.
1, 2, 3, go!
What's up, guys? All right, we're going to take a look at the charts today, but before I begin, as always, I want to start out by saying I'm not a financial advisor. This is not financial advice. This is my opinion and my view of the market only. With that being said, if you haven't already, please click the subscribe button in the lower right hand side of the screen and tick the little bell that'll get you notified when I post new videos. Also, if you could, give it a big thumbs up. That really helps the channel out when you guys give thumbs up and comments, so I would greatly appreciate it. And a shout out to everybody that's been subscribing and watching the channel. I appreciate it, guys. All right, let's see where we're at. This is the 4-hour Litecoin. This is the wedge we've been following right here. As I talked about before, I could move this line up to touch the top of here, but I think for right now I'm going to keep it here. And this is the bottom of the wedge, which we have respected a few times over here, a couple of times here. So that's a definite line here. All right, so let's zoom in a little bit. This is going to be a really quick video because not much has happened yet. We're still waiting for a breakout, either to the upside or downside. I personally am still looking for the move to the upside. So as you can see, we've stayed in this bull flag here, which I still believe is a bull flag. I know a lot of people still think it's going to BART down, which is possible. Not saying it's not possible. Obviously, we got to be ready for both ways. But in my opinion, I'm still looking for more upward movement. I'm going to get rid of the line right now. There we go. All right. So as you can see, we're still getting resistance at the top of this falling wedge pattern here. But like I said, I do see a breakout coming. We may come back down and test this 4120 support. And as always, it is possible to come all the way back down here and to this support here, which would be the 3930. But I think this 55 EMA on the 4-hour could probably be support too if we stop down, which would be around the $40.40 range, somewhere in there. But we're going to do a quick measured move and look at, for you guys that haven't been watching or the first time watching the channel, we've been looking at this measured move. I just like to show it. So if you haven't seen it, if you have been watching and you've seen this 1,000 times, I apologize. So my move, you know, from up here would have been higher, obviously, but I do have a support and resistance line at the $56 range, and I'm still looking for that area. And obviously, this is only if we break up out of this channel or this wedge, whichever you want to call it here. And also, if we do break up out of this, there's a possibility to get rejected hard here. We'll definitely get resistance at around between the 46.25 and 46.50 range. Excuse me, guys. There'll probably be some resistance here if we break up. And we got to watch that area really close, because once we get up, if we do get up above it, you know, then these targets come in effect, the $53, $56 range. And also, you guys been watching, you know, I got another higher target at the $59 range, but I am looking more in the $56 area. And that is for if we break up. And obviously, if we do break down out of this, I do have a support here at the 39.50 range. And then, like I said, if we do break down here, we may bounce around in between this 41 and, you know, 39.50 range and come back down. And this would be my next area of support, because that would be the bottom of the channel. Also, we had good support and resistance line here at the 34.78 area. And these numbers aren't exact, guys. I just put targets there to make it a little easier so you can see the areas I'm looking at. But we really need to watch this falling wedge here. This is what we want to keep our eye on, guys. If we break up out of this, like I said, the next area we really want to watch is around that $46 range, between $46 and $47 range for resistance. And we may get rejected there and come back down. But if we do break out of this, $46, $47 range, I do see, these targets come into effect again, $53, $56 range. Now, if that happens, obviously, in the scenario here would be, if we break up out of this up to one of these targets, then this would become our new support, which would be phenomenal for Litecoin. So that's what we're looking at today, guys. Not much to talk about. Still looking at breaking out of this falling wedge here, which I think is a bull flag. So keep your eye on that. I'm still bullish here, by the way. I haven't changed my perspective on that. So now we're going to go into Bitcoin and looking at the daily. Obviously, I'm still looking at this symmetrical triangle. Now, I've seen someone out there making a line across here and calling this a descending triangle, with this being the bottom, this being the top, and coming all the way out to here, which makes absolutely no sense because they're just disregarding this part down here. So I think that's bull. I really believe that this is a symmetrical triangle here, not a descending triangle, which, in technical analysis, this could break out either way, but it's usually a continuance going down, which is possible. And if we were to go down from here, I showed you guys measured move down from here, you would measure the longest part of the triangle over here, and to where we would break out. Say we broke out over in this area somewhere, we could be looking at the $2,200 range, and I have that target down here. But a lot of times what we do see, if we were to break down from here, it'll turn around and come back up, and it could do that on the top too. Let's look at the measured move going up. Now, obviously, this is a longer time frame, looking at it this way. If we were to break up, and that would break us out of this, let me show you what the white lines are if you haven't been watching my videos. A falling wedge that I've had drawn here, that's the white line you see. And if we were to break up out of this symmetrical triangle, which is possible, I'm not saying it's going to happen, but it's very possible, and it's something to watch out for. But that would come along right in line with the 200 EMA, which makes a lot of sense. We could, when this move's said and done, and like I said, this could be, weeks, a month, 2 months out if we were to break up out of here. But that would get us around the $4,800 to the $5,000 range. But we are, like I said, that's far out. So I'm going to zoom into the 4 hour real quick. Take a look at what's going on right now. As you can see, I still have the measured move sitting there if we were to break out. And if you look at this triangle, or this bull flag, excuse me, just like I did on Litecoin, I am going to redraw this line. But it does look like we've tried to break out here, and it looks like we're broke out now. If we follow this line, but also we could put another line in here, and it would go along this line and waiting for a breakout of here, as in the top of the triangle. I believe we've possibly already broken out, but the volume, I would expect it to be much higher to come out of here. But if we are to move up out of here, we're going to have some resistance right here at 36.44. Watch for rejection there. And if we do get rejected, we could be coming back down to the 34.80 range. But this, we definitely have some heavy resistance coming at this 36.44 if we are to break up. And if we do break up, get through this 36.44, our next, resistance is going to be around the $3,800 range. And I still have my target at 38.50 here for those of you guys that are wondering. I'm still pretty bullish on Bitcoin because Litecoin is looking very bullish, and I think that'll, just like the last time, Litecoin will help push Bitcoin up. So I do see us coming out of here, at least coming up to the 36.44 range. And if we are able to break that, then my next target obviously is 38.50 still. I haven't changed that. If that moves up, we have and this is the 4 hour again, guys, but we have the 200 EMA and the 55 EMA. And if we are to move up, there's a good possibility these could cross over in this area somewhere. And if that does happen, that's very bullish in my opinion. So now, if we were to break out, we got to look at that too. We have support right here at the 35. Right in the 35.25, 35.35 range. If that was to break, our next support is right down here at the 34.81. And if that was to break, then we're looking at the bottom of this symmetrical triangle, right around the $3,400 range. And if that support was to break, then we would possibly be looking at the new lower lows. Or like I said, it could pop down and shoot back up as a bear trap. But as of right now, I am still looking bullish on this, and I'm still looking for at least the $36.45 range. Or if that was to break the 38.50. And honestly, guys, I'm still looking at the 38.50 here. So hope you enjoyed the video, and if you enjoyed the content, please click this Crypto Savvy logo above my head. That'll get you subscribed. Tick the little notification bell. That'll get you notified when I post new videos. And leave your comments and give it a giant thumbs up, guys. Hope you all have a good day. Take it easy.